which is fine. Sorry, I didn't want to do a full voice check. I was like, I'll just do a check when I start. So I think we're nearing the end of the game. Woo. So let's just jump right in. Hopefully get all the answers, finish this up, and I'm gonna figure out my next one. It's been 9 days since I came to Matsue. This evening I'm meeting with my pen pal 7 classmates. Then all the mystery should be revealed. There's still letters to reread. I take a letter out of my bag. The letter is on rain-patterned stationery. This is the 9th letter she sent me. It's dated January 11th. I read the 9th letter. A new year has dawned. Are you doing well, Max? There isn't much time left in high school life. There were some harsh days in my school life, but there was fun days too. I guess that's obvious. It's finally time for exams. Let's both do our best. I'm glad I got to know you, Max. We might be far apart, but I feel like we're close. The distance between people isn't measured in kilometers. Let's keep in touch in the coming years, okay? Aya Fumino. What sort of reply was it that I wrote? Let's find out. Thank you for your letter. I'm always full of energy. That's my redeeming quality. My high school life went by before I knew it, so it was kind of want to spend another 3 years like this. And finally, time for exams, so I'll do my best too. I'm really glad to have met you, Aya. I feel like we're close to as well. Here's to another year. I guess we both thought of each other as more than just friends. Sir, are you awake? Yes. Haruka comes in with a package. A delivery for you. Thanks. I take the package. Well then, I'll put the futon away. No Tomoko today? She's off today. Ah, okay. Haruka puts the futon away. I open the package. Inside are the Teen Queens magazine issued from 15 years ago. Acquired Teens Queen from 15 years ago. They're the Teens Queen issued from 15 years ago that I ordered. My pen pal should be in one of them. It was the cute girls around town section, right? I'll look at the October issue. I don't see any high school girls that could have been my pen pal. Look at the December issue. She's not in this one either. Hey, I ordered 3 issues, but there's only 2 here. There's a letter. I read the letter. There were no more copies of November issue from this year. Saw in local Young Beauty special in stock. It's the only missing issue. It says the November edition was out of stock. It was sent in local Young Beauty special. She must have been in that issue. That's the magazine everyone was talking about, with the girl from Matsue in it. They must have sold a lot of copies around here. Do you own the November edition by any chance? I don't, but it might be at the local secondhand bookstore. A secondhand bookstore, huh? Well then, have a nice day. Haruka takes off. It's not listed in the guidebook. There were lots of shops near Matsue Station. There might be a secondhand bookstore there. Okay. To the station. I look around. There's a secondhand bookstore. It looks like they have a good selection. Oh, Jesus. There are books lining the storefront too. I'm searching for magazines. I'm looking for magazines when an old woman appears from inside the store. Yes, what is it? I'm looking for old magazines. Yes, it's nice weather today. No, I said, do you have magazines? Yes, thank you. The complete works of Ryuta Akutagawa, right? No, that's not it. Koseki Natsume's complete works? It doesn't seem to be at the store. Sorry to trouble you. I leave the shop. What? I checked a few secondhand bookstores, but they didn't have a magazine issue I was looking for anywhere. And now he's hungry. I think I'll grab a bite to eat for now. Well, time to finish our food thing. Kamiarian! Alright, I have a Kamiarian. This place is the best. It makes you feel right at home. Sanpei comes over. Welcome! I look at the stamp rally card. Ah is all I have left. I look at the menu. Oops, I guess I'll order. Make sure I get the right thing. Arc-shell sashimi house sounds good, but I don't feel like it's something more filling. Arc-shell wouldn't qualify for the stamp anyway. Oh, excuse me, it's not like I know. Wow, you've got ankimo, like monkfish liver? It goes great with sake, but the A is in sumo ashikoshi, isn't or anakimo, huh? Alright, amasagi teriyaki. What kind of fish is amasagi? It's a freshwater smelt. In this area, we call it amasagi because it's a sweet ama smell fish sake. Okay. Looks good. Alright, I'll have this amasagi smelt teriyaki meal. Yes, sir, one amasagi teriyaki meal. Sanpei says in a lively voice and goes to the kitchen. I'll be going home to Tokyo when this mystery's solved, and I won't be coming here every day. I want to stay longer in Shimane. Sanpei brings over the amasagi teriyaki meal. My last dish, I'll savor it properly. I start eating the amasagi teriyaki. Oh, the plump and juicy amasagi teriyaki has soaked up the sweet and sour sauce, and it tastes delicious. I devour it all. Mikichi comes out from the kitchen. That was great. I've conquered the 7 delicacies of Lake Shinji. They were all delicious. Half price is fine for today, too. Why are you always giving me half off? It was an oracle from on high. What? My ancestors appeared to me in a dream and told me to give you half off to a customer who comes asking about the Fumino residence. Okay, well, thank you, ancestors. Got your stamp rally card? I take out the stamp rally card. Genki stamps off the A of my Sumo Ashikoshi stamp rally card. The card now shows the completed Sumo Ashikoshi. Do I win something now? I present you with the Lake Shinji badge. I receive a badge with the Lake Shinji design. It's a limited edition model from 1999. This is the limited edition, huh? Is this really that valuable? Acquired Lake Shinji badge. Acquired complete stamp card. I leave the restaurant. Bye-bye. Back to Matsui Station to search for more books. Okay. I look around. It seems there's a used bookstore called Kogumo-do nearby. Alright, let's go there. I find Kogumo-do a short walk away. I try stepping into the shop. It's a dirty old looking shop, but it's got character, I guess. Kogumo comes out from the back of the shop. Hey, is this your shop, old man? I'm in a bad mood right now. Please leave. Let me look around a bit. Then put me in a better mood. What do you mean, put you in a better mood? Not this. I have something for you. Oh, I know. I have this. It's Asahi Habayashi's. I'll be at the shop under my old name. I'll give it to you, old man. Hand me the record. It's the record I've wanted for a long time. Asahi, but that takes me back. Hooray, hooray, horse and hay. Oh, thank God. Sunny, you're pretty nice, aren't you? Look around all you want. Okay, thanks. I searched the store. They have a November edition of Teen Queen from 15 years ago. Found it! I look at the price tag and it says 10 million yen. 10 million? Oh, come on. That's my treasure. I can't just sell it that easily. Can't you discount it a bit? Let me see. Tell me how badly you want this magazine. If you can move me with a convincing story, I'll let you have it. I guess I've got to give it a try. That magazine is... is how badly I want that magazine. My, that's how badly you want this magazine, huh? You're such a good lad. That was moving. I'll let you have it. Acquired November Teen Queen from 15 years ago. Geezer gives me the November issue of Teens Queen. Why is this book your treasure, Geezer? All the books here are my treasures. Okay, sure, well, thanks. I leave the shop. Head back to the Matsue Inn. The girl I'm looking for should be in this. In the cute girls around town section, there's a photo of a girl wearing the Matsue Oba High School uniform with the Kiyomise shopping area in the background. She's the only one who was photographed at Kiyomise shopping area. Chances are she's my pen pal. I look at her photo closely. I'll get to the truth of those guys by giving it my max. I'll take hold of the truth. Yes. Died by the sunset, Lake Shinji looks fantastic and beautiful. His classmates are waiting by the shore. 7 classmates are there. The 7 delicacies of Lake Shinji all lined up. You're never short of words, are you? I received this with one of the letters. Who is this in the photo? They don't answer. The girl in the photo is definitely wearing a Matsue Oba High School uniform. In other words, 15 years ago she was at Matsue Oba High School, in the same class as you guys. They don't answer. I found my pen pal, please look at this. I showed them the November issue of Teens Queen from 15 years ago. It shows the girl in the school uniform. The girl wearing the uniform is the Cute Girls Around Town section of my pen pal. Her name is Shiori Yoshioka. You know her, right? Yeah, that's right. Shiori Yoshioka was pretending to be Aya Fumino. I want to know the truth, all of it. Please tell me what happened. Shiori was pretending to be Aya from Yoko Fumino, who lost her daughter. As I suspected. It's more complicated than that. Why did she start corresponding with me? There was all sorts of reasons. What do you mean, reasons? What was it specifically? I don't want to say yet. In that case, please tell me more. 15 years ago, in the spring, Shiori and I were stopped by Professor Fumino. Oh, backstory. Excuse me, do you have a moment? What is it? My name is Naoki Fumino. I'm a university professor. I have a favor to ask you. Would you mind hearing me out? My daughter was a student here, too. We agreed to hear him out at his home. You had to swap back to that panel for this. The impressive Western-style house is made of wood with 2 stories of triangle. I like how he just left with some random guy to his house. What a magnificent house. It's wonderful. I want to live in a mansion like this. It's creepy. I feel like Dracula could pop out of the shadows at any moment. Professor Fumino appears. Please, come inside. The 8 of them come inside. There are a high-quality luxurious couch, and the white wall hangs a portrait of Yoko. It's like a mansion of European royalty. I adore this sort of lifestyle. Yeah. The professor's wife, Yoko, comes over. It's been so long since we've had young guests. Do you not have any children? I did, but she fell ill 10 years ago. We were so proud of her. There are photos of Aya Fumino dressed up to various awards and framed newspaper articles. She was very pretty, wasn't she? Bitch looks at the newspaper article written about Aya. They interviewed her for the papers, right? It says she got first place on the high school IQ test. That's impressive. Shiori and Bessie are looking at the portraits of Yoko. Did your daughter paint this? It received the grand prize in a competition. She was beautiful and had top grades too. Life was so good back then. Back when Aya was alive. I'm sorry, Tears well up in Yoko's eyes. She looks at the painting. Sorry to bring back sad memories. Yoko looks intently at Shiori. What is it? Aya, huh? Aya, you came home. Professor Fumino comes over. Yoko, let's rest a while over there. Professor Fumino leads Yoko away. I guess she mistook Shiori for Aya. Only Professor Fumino returns. What happened to your wife? My wife has a memory disorder from the shock of losing Aya. It looked like she mistook Shiori for Aya. That is the favor I wanted to ask you. What do you mean? Once or twice a week would be fine. Won't you please come and chat with my wife? But it would take Yoko's mind off things. Hi. Apostolo. Shiori agreed to Professor Fumino's request for Yoko's sake. They use Shiori as a stand-in for Aya. Was she okay with that? I think she thought it would help Yoko even as a stand-in, and that would be alright. But why did she go as far as starting up a correspondence? After a while, Yoko found a wanted ad for pen pals. I see. Your letters had a big impact on Shiori. Thanks to your influence, she got interested in documentaries. I did write about a documentary film I saw. It was called Barefoot Darkness, about children in developing nations. She asked me about healthcare around the world. I watched that movie with her. I wonder what she What happened to her after that? About a month later. How's it going? Rowdy boys, chatty girls, a typical high school break time scene. Four Eyes is at his desk reading. Four Eyes, can you help me with something? What is it? Shiori shows him her notebook. It's this equation here. Four Eyes looks at her notebook. Wow, you've been studying really hard. Professor Fumino is tutoring me. Shiori is standing at her desk as Professor Fumino tutors her. I appreciate you tutoring me, but there's no need to go so far. Yoko is doing much better thanks to you. This is the least I can do. Okay. I'm worried. Orange juice sounds good. I'm fasting today. Four Eyes continues talking about Shiori. What happened to her after that? Please don't rush us. We'll explain step by step without you having to pester us. Oh, he's fucking me. She started going to Fumino residence, and the neighbors thought she was Aya's ghost. Her grades got better and better, and I started getting jealous. That's why you said she cheated. My own grades fell, and I panicked. Just because her grades went up, you need to get that. You need to get that scared. I wasn't the only one who was afraid. Everyone was afraid of her. As the top of the class, I can understand why Four Eyes would fear her sudden improvement, but why would that bother the rest of you? They remained silent. Come on. Was there a particular reason? She even started to look like a different person. Her appearance changed. Shiori started to look more and more like Aya, then one day we got an invitation to Yoko's birthday party. The seven seemed to be recalling those days. The seven classmates are eating and chatting. She's even doing a birthday party? I think it's alright. We'll get to eat plenty of good food, too. Stop sounding like Fatty. Bestie and Snappy are smiling and chatting. She's late. Yoko looks irritated. What's wrong? I think she's still changing. Should I go get her? The door opens and Shiori steps out. She's in the same dress as the one in Aya's photo, and she has the same hairstyle. How pretty, Aya. What's going on? The classmates are holding their breath as they look at the Aya like Shiori. That's not Shiori, it's the dead Aya. It's the legend of the Princess of Himegomori Forest. She dies once and comes back more beautiful. She must be possessed. I'm creeped out. The seven classmates are rooted to the spot out of fear. So that's what happened. Her look changed too, didn't it? She became more fashionable. She said Professor Fumino bought her the clothes. That guy tried to make Shiori into Aya. She might have started to look and act like Aya by the Pygmalion effect. What happened to her after that? So she became like Aya. When she started to stand out, the guys must have noticed about her too. Oops. Any other differences besides that? Not a matter of besides that. Everything was different. It's hard to explain. How did she feel about pretending to be someone else? I invited her to the Karakura art studio to try to figure out how she was really feeling. The date. On their way home from the Karakura art studio, large flakes of snow flutter to the ground. In a lamplight, they make it feel like a dream. Shiori and Fatty are walking along. Fatty's holding the stained glass lamp they made together. I had a lot of fun. Me too. Are you still going to Professor Fumino's place? Sometimes. Can't you quit already? But I can't just leave Yoko alone. Or is it actually that you want to see Professor Fumino? Are you accusing Professor Fumino of something? Well, things turn awkward between the two of them. Hi, Ray. What kind of relationship did the two of them have? How far apart were the two of them in terms of age? He had a daughter who was older than Shiori, remember? That really made them like parent and child. What was their relationship really? There was nothing weird between the two of them. Shiori was going to the Fumino resident for Yoko. Fatty was probably just jealous. I still say she'd lost sight of herself. Why did she lose sight of herself? Probably because she fell in love with me. You better ask something more sensible. What was she going to Humina residence for? To get help with studying, I think. What happened to her after that? She wanted to return to her former self, so after the graduation ceremony, she killed Aya Fumino. After the graduation ceremony, the 7 classmates are called to the classroom. What do you want to tell us? Everyone, have a seat. The classmates all sit down. I want to say something to you all, to say farewell. Shiori stands in front of the chalkboard. I won't see you again after today. All of them look up at her, at a loss for words. Aya Fumino will disappear from this world. Goodbye. Shiori takes out a knife and slits her wrist. Fresh blood bursts forth, and crimson pool starts to form on the floor. The 7 classmates are aghast. Shiori falls on top of the pool of blood. You're kidding, right? Oh no. Fatty starts to feel ill and sinks to the ground. The blood from Shiori flows over to where Fatty has slumped. This is Cochineal. Shiori gets up. The blood and the knife are both fake. Aya Fumino has died. She is no longer in this world. I am Shiori Yoshioka, the original Shiori Yoshioka. Yes, we had to go that dramatic. If the girl didn't die by illness, she had to die by her own hands. She claimed she was Shiori again, but we couldn't accept it. We couldn't patch up our strained relationship. We couldn't go back to being a group of 8 buddies like before. And that's the truth. Why did you hide it from me? You wouldn't want anyone to know a story like this, would you? What happened to Shiori after that? She got accepted to a national university and left Matsue. Where did she go? I also only know it was a national university. What about everyone else? I didn't hear either. Me neither. We never really talked about that kind of thing. I totally thought she'd go to some college in Yukari, so. Where is she now? I don't know. I bet nobody here knows. We don't even know where she went to college. It was right about the time we drifted apart. Now I understand what happened 15 years ago. Since we've reached an understanding, that will be it, correct? There's nothing more to say. I'll be going now. I'm very busy. Four Eyes goes home, and the others follow one by one. Four Eyes lost it, so our meeting ended in a half-assed conclusion. I returned to the Matsue Inn. I still don't know where she is. In the 11th letter, she said she killed someone. What did that mean? Well, if we go by their story, it means she killed Aya. Airplane stationery. No, don't skip the movie. We're good. It's the 10th day since I arrived at Matsui. I don't have anything left to do in the city. I take a letter out from my bag. There's still one letter I hadn't read. It's on airplane stationery. This is the 10th letter she sent me. It's dated February 27th. I read the final letter. Hello, are you doing well, Max? My life is normal. It's almost time for graduation. Let's spend our short time left in high school well, and not leave behind any regrets. People have a hard time writing their thoughts honestly. I want to gather up my courage to write it, but I don't have that courage. I'm sorry. Aya Fumino. What sort of reply was it I wrote? Thank you for your letter. I'm doing well. I feel like I write that a lot. I don't have any regrets of high school, but I want to do more. I might even cry at the graduation. More boys and girls were crying at my school graduation. When I told them not to cry at the graduation, the place they just glared at me. I take courage to write important things. Courage to think that right, and it's so easy to write on and about trivial things. I still don't have the courage to write one short sentence. I love you. You stranger from another area. I didn't have the guts to write that I wanted to meet her. The bitter and sweet memories of youth. Excuse me, you have a visitor. Monkey shows up. Hey, how did you know where I'm staying? I didn't even have to look it up, never mind that. Is Four Eyes here? No, did something happen? Turns out he was dipping into city office money. Ooh. What? So that's what happened. To make up for losses, he's been going around borrowing money from acquaintances, but I guess he finally made a run for it. Why would he come borrowing money from a total stranger like me? He has information you want, so I thought he might come to sell it to you. So he was embezzling. What on earth could Four Eyes have used the money for? Who knows, but he's been mentioning that money was tight. Hard to believe he'd actually embezzle, though. Information I want is Shiori's location. He knows where Shiori is? Well, he knows where Professor Fumino is. Right, and the professor would know where she's gone. We're all looking for Four Eyes. In that case, I better help out. Okay. I have no idea where Four Eyes might go. Is that? The man in front of the souvenir shop doesn't look like Four Eyes from behind. I'm such a lucky guy. Four Eyes was right in front of me. Four Eyes goes into the souvenir shop. Oh damn, he's so up for money he's planning to rob the place. I call out to Four Eyes, who's headed for the cash register. Hey, Four Eyes! It's not Four Eyes, it's someone else. Oh, that's so no. Excuse me, I thought you were someone else. Sorry, damn it. I scrambled out of the shop. Lucky he didn't yell at you. My phone vibrates. It's a text from Monkey. Four Eyes texted me. I'll forward it to you. Watanabe. I look at the forwarded text. I am finished. I'd like to eat something delicious before I go. Tanaka. What does he mean, something delicious? No, he might mean... Tomiyarian? I mean, that's our delicious spot, right? I'll start looking here. We walk into Kamiyarian. Sanpei comes over. Welcome. Hey, I'm looking for someone. I look around the shop, but Four Eyes isn't here. It looks like Four Eyes isn't here. When I try to leave, Sanpei stands in my way. You can't just leave without eating anything. Alright then. Yamato no Orochi Soba as usual, right? Coming right up. Sanpei heads into the back. Hey, I don't have time for this, but I'm here anyway, I might as well eat it. Sanpei brings over the Yamato no Orochi Soba. Thanks. I end up eating the entire Yamato no Orochi Soba. Even if I'm not in the mood, I should eat. I'm stuffed. No wait, I don't have time for this. Another text from Monkey. Fries texted me, so I'll forward it. Now what? Look at the forwarded text. I'm already done for. I'd like to see the beautiful scenery of Matsue before I go. Tanaka. If you want to see some beautiful scenery, this is the place. I look outside from the central tower. It's a beautiful town. I can really see why Lafcadio Hearn fell in love with it. I look around, but there's no sign of Four Eyes. Monkey, Shorty, Snappy, Bitchy, Fatty, and Shari come over. You guys thought he might be here too? But it looks like he isn't. It's a text from him. Monkey shows me the text. It'd be nice to see my favorite memorable spot before I go. The memorable spot for all of us, Tanaka. They all exchange glances. Where's the memorable spot for Four Eyes? I wouldn't know. The high school, maybe? Like Shinji, don't you think? No matter who I ask, I only get iffy answers. That guy's brightest moments were in high school. Alright. I'll try asking everyone if they can think of some place they went to all in high school. Do you have any ideas where Four Eyes would have liked during high school? Sorry, but I have no idea. In the spring of senior year, we all went on a day trip. It was to Izumo Grand Shrine and Hinamisaka Shrine. You can't commit suicide there. I know. I'm sure it's Hinamisaki Lighthouse. Why there? It's surrounded by a cliff. That must be it. Let's go. We got on the Ichibata train. Wouldn't your car have been faster? He doesn't have the balls to kill himself. He just wants to give us a hard time. He was always annoying, so I guess people don't change. The train arrives at Izumo Taisha Mae Station. Mae. We arrive at Himasaki Lighthouse. It looks like we made it in time. Your classmates are all here. I was the former genius of Matsue Oba High School, and I'm now about to write the final period of my life, my fallen life, my pitiful life. You had us all come here to tell us that. Stop causing such a fuss. I'm busy, you know. I'll catch him. Monkey walks toward him. If you come near me, I'll jump. Monkey, don't. Ugh, fine. Monkey stops where he is. I dipped into the city office's money. I need to raise 3 million yen before we're audited, or else I'll be arrested. Being arrested isn't the end of the world. I'd rather die than be arrested. That's what he's saying, but what should we do? I guess we've all got to lend him money. But it's 3 million yen. We've got to make it work somehow. You'll lend it to me? We'll make it work. In that case, I've decided to live. Farai stands back from the edge. The classmates gather and start talking. I get caught up in some bizarre situations. Can you pitch in a little too? Why should I give him any money? If Farai dies, you'll lose your lead for finding Shiori. But I don't have any money. How much could you contribute? Are you serious? It'll take a while, but 4 Eyes will pay you back. How about 1 million yen? There's no way I could lend that much. Would that sell? Was there something? It doesn't have to be cash. Is there anything you could sell? Yes. If I take this to the secondhand bookstore, they might give me a few hundred yen for it. No, that's not it. Let me see. Oh, that's what I meant. No, that's not it. Oh. In my pocket, I take out the Lake Shinji badge I got from 7 Delicacies of Lake Shinji Stamp Rally. A badge? What are you, a kid? I'm finished. You probably won't be able to find Shiori Yoshioka either. Better see that badge. I show him the Lake Shinji badge. This is the elusive Lake Shinji badge. You're right, this would sell for a lot. Really? Hell yeah, it's a limited edition. I know someone who would pay a lot for it. Please go sell this off by the end of the day. Can you do that? They'll buy it for cash. I don't like that guy. I don't like Tanaka. Hey, isn't this... A childhood friend works here. Someone you snapped at, huh? Morita, you're in there, right? The door opens and Morita pokes his head out. You wish to enter? Show me that. I need to talk to you. I'm coming in. Snappy shoves her way into the research lab, huh? You can get in just like that? I follow Snappy into the research lab and I take out the Lake Shinji badge and show it to Morita. I need to sell this. Are you interested? This is pretty rare. How much will you buy it for? For a friend of Snappy's, I'll cut you a deal and give you about 800,000. Come on, give us a little more. Well then, 850,000. We need 1 million yen. That's impossible, absolutely impossible. Come on, a little higher. Alright, 900,000 and not 1 yen more. That's fine, let's take it. That's 100,000 yen short. You can pay that much out of your own pocket. Ugh, fine, why am I? Hand Morita the badge and receive his payment. We are at Waterworks. How was it? We got it, somehow. I hand the money to 4 Eyes. I don't know what I'd do without my old classmates. I was never one of your classmates. Why am I? I get annoyed, but the other 7 are relaxed. Getting together here makes me think of old times. We're sure fun back then. We talked so long it'd get dark out. Bitch talked and we listened, but yeah. We were all so young. Stop saying it like we're old. The classmates are smiling. Relaxing here is fine, but I have something I want to ask 4 Eyes. What is it? You look so scary. I'm not good with these things. I was looking for you in order to find the truth. I'll have you answer me no matter what. You know where Fumino is, don't you? I do. He came to the city office to file paperwork when he moved. Tell me. He's in a nursing home in Ohada City. Hey, we should all go visit him. Nice. Somehow that wasn't very satisfying, but at least I finally know where Fumino is. Alright. One step at a time. We make our way towards the nursing home by train. There is still one mystery, though. Why didn't the 11th letter have a cancellation stamp? What's the matter? You seem lost in thought. Out of the letters Shiori sent me, one didn't have a cancellation stamp. I can't seem to solve that mystery. Postal worker forgot to stamp it, right? Maybe. We're here. The nursing home stands to the seashore. So Fumina's here, huh? And Shiori? A caregiver shows us to the backyard. The gentleman in the wheelchair is Mr. Fumino. Seated in the wheelchair, Professor Fumino is looking at the garden with a calm expression. Mr. Fumino, do you remember us? Fumino looks at everyone's faces. Of course I do. You all look well. Mr. Fumino, nice to meet you. I used to be pen pals with Shiori. My name is... Max? How did you know? I heard about you from Shiori. She was waiting for you this whole time. Where is she? She was working here until yesterday. Everyone looks surprised and shaken. Where is she now? She'll be on a flight about now. What? She's going to be a medical volunteer in Africa. We just missed her. If only we'd come a little sooner. She left a message for you all. What did she say? She said, though there were some tough times, our high school days are my fondest memory. Thank you, everyone. I wish I could have apologized to her. I can't be helped. She's no longer in Japan. It said in her letter that she killed someone. Do you know what she meant? It's probably about the fire. What happened? The fire was caused by short circuit. She regretted not checking on it despite knowing they had some bad wiring. I see. Shiori always wanted to meet you, you know. I wanted to meet her too, if only I was a day earlier. In the trainer home, I would scarcely form fluent thoughts. I wonder if I'll ever be able to see her. That's it? Now I'm wondering though if I changed my answers, how that would change like the ending, if it does or not. Like, can you meet her? Can you not meet her? Let's find out real quick. Oh, there are 5 endings. It's decided by the choice. So yeah, it'd be the bonds of marriage would be the only one I think where I meet her. Every other one, she's missing. Damn it! But it's not worth playing again. It's not that good. Like, it's cute, but yeah, I don't want to, because it's just boring in like replay value. It's like click, 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 click. But that tells me if I want to play the next one. I might play the next one. But hopefully they've updated it a little bit. It's kind of like Deathmark versus NG. They did update enough that it was a little funner, creative-wise. The end. Oh well. It was still an interesting, throat-destroying game. I walk through the hustle and bustle of the city streets. I returned to Tokyo and finally opened my own dream office. Shiori slowly faded from my memory. Then one day, someone knocks on my office door. Wait, yes? When I open the door, my mother is standing there. Mom, what's the matter? I brought you this letter. I take the letter from my mother. It's a letter that arrived at my parents' house. The sender is Shiori Yoshioka. It's on elephant pattern. Oh, cute. A little bit of follow-up. It's been a long time since I last wrote. The other day I came back home for a short visit and heard a story from Professor Fumino. He said everyone came to see me and that made me happy. Max, I'm very sorry for deceiving you. My name isn't Aya Fumino, it's Shiori Yoshioka. I wanted to meet you as Shiori, right? Shiori. Right now I'm visiting various countries in Africa. Medical care in Africa lags behind. People in Japan can't even imagine the lives they live, but I really do want to work here. Everyone counts on me and I can't betray that. It's sad, but it seems like my relation to you will end as an illusionary pen pal. I was still a child during my 3rd year of high school. Thinking back now, I'm filled with regrets. Please let me express my gratitude at least. Thank you and farewell, Shiori Yoshioka. Meh. Goodbye, take care of yourself. Put the letter away. You couldn't just make a plan when you visit? You don't know the whole story. What? Crossing paths route clear. Added the bonds of marriage route as new routes. God damn it. So I couldn't even have gotten that one if I wanted. New replies to letters part have been added. Added gallery menu. Added new events. Well, I'm not playing it again, so thanks, but it's just not engaging enough to go through all that. Especially if I'm not going to air it, so it's like, no. Alright, well, that was fun. I'm going to go figure out my next game to play. See ya.